The chapel of Santi Bernardo e Mauro is just one of the many sites decorated by the frescoes of the talented Pietro da Saluzzo. In this game, we will uncover this character and some curiosities behind his work in the territory where we are today. Do you want to test yourself? Fantastic! Then let's get started. Pietro Pocapaglia, from the branch of the Saluzzo family, undertakes many commission works from the Marquisate of Saluzzo in one of the most political and artistic Exactly. His work is precisely dated between 1438 and 1480, one of the heydays of the Marquisate of Saluzzo, for which Pietro undertakes many works throughout the territory of the Marquis and his family. Pietro Pocapaglia, also known as Pietro da Saluzzo, works in a period of great splendour and is considered one of the highest exponents of which artistic style? International Gothic, or Late Gothic, is the artistic style that is manifested in courts across Europe. Pietro da Saluzzo, with his flourishing workshop, became a wise exponent of it in the local territory. The work of Pietro, as for all major artists, is easily identifiable thanks to some recognisable characteristics, including the painter shows us a lively chromatic use in his works and usually enriches his frescoes with decorative frames and elegant open-work arches in which he frames the characters. The latter are richly depicted, with singular and expressive traits. One of the criticisms raised at this artist's production is the risk of falling into a style that is sometimes homologated and stereotyped, with characters who tend to resemble and repeat themselves in his works. This could actually be given by an expedient that was used at the time. What are we talking about? At the time, it was common to work with the help of templates that allowed drawings to be made faster and could also be used by apprentices while maintaining the style of the master. Of particular interest are the female figures, which contribute in making famous the style of Pietro da Saluzzo. Observing the ladies depicted in the frescoes of the chapels of Valgrana and Monterosso, what similarities do you notice? Exactly. The typical female figures portrayed by Pietro da Saluzzo are slender figures with expressive and strongly characterized faces and hairstyles that highlight a broad forehead. The sanctuary of San Magno in Castelmagno, located at the end of the Grana Valley, houses, with a strong symbolic analogy, the works that Pietro creates at the end of his career. In the Alemandi chapel, we find the evangelists who repeat the models of Villar San Costanzo and Valgrana. But the Castelmagno cycle amazes with a never-seen-before representation in Pietro da Saluzzo's production, the fascinating Ride of the Sins that we also find in another site in Hinc. Do you remember which one? Exactly. Made by other artists, the Ride of the Sins is an iconic scene from the San Fiorenzo's church cycle. If you haven't done so yet, we invite you to discover it here. It will leave you speechless.